It's been a battle of contrast. The Celtics Game 1 blowout. The Lakers smashing Game 3 rout. The Celtics surprising subtlety. And the Lakers' unexpected aggressiveness. And the roller coaster of emotion. Entering Game 4, the Celtics were down but not out. In order to even the series at 2 games apiece, they had to slow down the runaway freight train known as the Laker fast break. The Celtics controlled the boards with Kevin McHale. They then pierced the heart of the defense with Dennis Johnson. And then it was Larry Bird time. Bird single-handedly controlled the game in the 4th period, stealing, rebounding, and scoring. And in the end, it came down to Dennis Johnson's jump shot at the buzzer. The Celtics had tied the series. So welcome to Los Angeles, where the sales are up. It's Game 5 of the NBA World Championship Series. The Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. Here in Inglewood, California, it is 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But inside the Forum, it is high noon for the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. And adorning the walls of the Forum are the numbers of heroes past: Chamberlain, Baylor, and West. This great franchise has won 3 world championships. Will Chamberlain led the way that year. This was Magic Johnson's turn against Philadelphia. Then it was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in title number 3, but something the Lakers have never done: beat the men in green from Boston. 8 times. These Lakers have tried, once out of Minneapolis and 7 times from Los Angeles, and they have come up empty. But here tonight, they are determined to do something about it. Take a look at the faces of the Lakers just minutes ago as they came to the floor. This is Game 5, and many people will tell you that it is the single most important game in a 7-game series if you go the distance. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Forum in Los Angeles. I am Brent Musburger. To underscore what I just said, 10 times in the last 15 years, the team that won the 5th game went on to capture the NBA championship. That's how critical tonight's contest is. Now the gentlemen will call the action for you, Dick Stockton and Tommy Heinsohn. Let's go down to Dick.
Thank you very much, Brent. Well, the words are over, and there are plenty of those words. The psyching is over. The charges and the counter-charges are history. And now they have tremendous respect for one another. That's what the 2 coaches expressed the other day, and the players as well. This is an even series, and it goes beyond the fact that we're even at 2 games apiece. Look at the 3 most compelling areas of the ball game: points, shooting percentage, and rebounds. And look how close this series has been after 4 games. But my viewpoint of this is that, judging from past history and this history, it looks as if the Lakers have to win in a big way. They've got to get off to the good start and win by a wide margin, because in games decided by 3 points or less this year, the Los Angeles Lakers have lost twice as much as they've won. That is a staggering statistic, and it says a lot about how the Lakers have played in close games. My partner, of course, is Tommy Heinsohn. And Thomas, how do you look at this game tonight?
I think this game, Dick, is the key to the series. Whoever wins this ball game is going to win the series. The Lakers have the home court advantage here, and if they win it, they're going to feel pretty good about going to Boston and winning 1 out of 2. Should the Celtics win here tonight, I think the Lakers' heads will be in Hawaii. I think the psychological advantage has swung from Game 7 the way it used to be with the home court advantage to now the Game 5 under the new format.
And so far, each team that's needed the win has gotten it. Right now, the Lakers seem to need the win in this game number 5. Right now, let's go back upstairs for more with Brent.
All right, Dick, you know, there has been one main sidebar, and that's the fact that the commissioner's office stepped in prior to the last game, had a meeting with the 2 coaches, K.C. Jones and Pat Riley, told them to cut down the aggressive conduct. You could play hard, but they didn't want any violence on the floor. After the meeting, K.C. Jones elected not to tell the Celtic players a thing about what he had heard from the commissioner's office. As for Pat Riley, he decided to hold a meeting with the Lakers, and he told them there were going to be quick whistles. Both coaches spoke to Pat O'Brien about what they did.
I didn't say a word. Just went in and just went on with the pregame plan. Sterling didn't indicate to me that I should say anything to the team, but I just went on with my pregame talk and just get into basketball.
Did the Sterling thing have any effect at all on you telling your players one way or another not to be aggressive or rough?
No, I would never do that. No way. As a matter of fact, I used it to our advantage.
Oh.
Well, that's between me and my team.
Sterling is Scotty Sterling of the NBA Commissioner's Office. Now, my question to Tommy Heinsohn is, did this have any effect on the fourth game, the fact that KC did not tell the Celtics and Riley told the Lakers? Tommy?
Well, Brent, I think perhaps the Lakers took that little admonition from Scotty Sterling a little bit more to heart than the Celtics did. In fact, Bob McAdoo is quoted as saying it affected his game. If the Lakers hope to win this game tonight, they have to return to the aggressive form of game 2 and 3. Control the boards and really let themselves have a presence out there. They liked the macho image before. They ought to be able to get it back tonight. They have to win.
All right, so perhaps the best coaching move of this series so far was a non-move by K.C. Jones of the Boston Celtics. Coming up now, Game 5. It's a best 2 out of 3 series.
So the Forum crowd looking at the Lakers for the last time this year. Starting lineups coming up for both the Celtics and the Lakers. And right now, let's go to the Forum's public address announcer, Lawrence Tanner, for the starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Forum in Inglewood, California for Game 5 of the NBA World Championship Series between the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. Now let's meet the starters for the Boston Celtics. At guard in his fourth year from Brigham Young, number 44, Danny Ainge. At guard in his ninth year from Pepperdine, number 3, Dennis Johnson. At center in his ninth campaign from Centenary, 00, Robert Parrish. At forward in his fifth season from Minnesota, number 32, Kevin McHale. Also at forward in his sixth year from Indiana State, number 33, Larry Bird. And the head coach for the Boston Celtics is K.C. Jones. Now let's meet the starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. At forward in his fourth year from Santa Clara, number 31, Kurt Rambis. At forward in his third year from North Carolina, number 42, James Worthy. At guard in his second year from Arizona State, number 4, Byron Scott. At guard in his sixth year from Michigan State, number 32, Magic Johnson. At center in his 16th year from UCLA, number 33, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And the head coach for the Lakers, Pat Riley.
The officials for tonight's fifth game here at the Forum are Jake O'Donnell and Darryl Garrettson, and Ed Rush is the alternate. Interestingly, about emotion, the Lakers have played music in their dressing room prior to every game this year, but the music has not been on in this series. And perhaps, Tommy, knowing how the Lakers like to run and be upbeat, maybe it's too businesslike inside there before they come to the court.
Well, Magic Johnson once said that he wanted in game 2 to keep everybody loose, to help, and he figures that helps their upbeat style to keep everybody loose. They shouldn't be tight, they should be loose.
So maybe they needed that music. Meanwhile, as from Irvin to Dennis Johnson, who was the star of game number 4, a big game player who responded under pressure, as he always has. And Kareem, who has done it too. Set to go, game 5 or even at 2. Battle of tempos, Tom. The Celtics want to play half court. Lakers want to run. We're going to jump it again.
Casey wants a symphony here with slow, sweet music. The Lakers want to take the hall over, and turn this joint into a rock concert, Dick.
They've had a few here. Lakers control. They go into Kareem, who's triple teamed. Magic left to the key. Rambis is there. Blocked by Parrish, and it's Boston ball.
Celtics have been daring Magic Johnson to hit the outside shot.
He's capable of doing it, though. One thing to be capable, the other thing is doing it. McHale, guarded by Rambis, gets a piece of it. Kurt Rambis, who had his highest scoring game, 12 points Wednesday night.
The rebound's very important, Dick. Pat Riley says we got to get back to basics, block out.
Dennis Johnson in the lane.
Sure.
Magic Johnson goes around him. Not easy thing against Dennis. Rambis. And it's Celtics ball off LA. Parrish. Quickly defended. Loose ball, Ainge. It's a 5-on-4 right now for the Celtics, and Danny Ainge gives the Celtics the first lead.
Lakers look a little bit more aggressive defensively than they were in the last game.
Worthy. It's a short jump shot. When the Lakers responded from the blowout in Game 2, they started out defensively just as they are now. On their toes. Dennis Johnson, so the two guards hit from outside for Boston.
A good omen for Boston, Dick. That'll help pull Magic out of the paint.
But Kareem gets very deep into the paint to tie the score for the Lakers. Right now, it's a Laker pace.
Absolutely. It's symphony here. Casey Jones and Dennis Johnson are orchestrating the slowdown.
Larry Bird with a high arcing shot came back to lead the Celtics in a devastating fourth period Wednesday night. Magic sending a message with that outside shot.
Well, Magic doesn't hit that shot off the set offense, though, Dick. He usually just comes up and takes the shot. I don't think it's going to have the same effect.
Ainge turns it over, lost the ball, and the Lakers looking for their first lead of the ball game with just more than 2 minutes gone by in this first period. Byron Scott throws it away, and Danny Ainge races down for the easy basket. Byron Scott has been in a slump. He turned it over there, and the sharpshooter from outside has been ice cold. He needs to get on track, Tommy, if the Lakers to have any chance here.
When he gets open, he is a devastating outside shooter, but the Celtics have been sticking to him like glue.
Robert Parrish travels, turns it over. Still on Byron Scott, he is shooting 37% from the field. And Magic Johnson says he's going to have to take more of a responsibility in this game. With a screen from Rambis. Magic Johnson misses, the rebound by Bird. We're tied at 8. Nearly 3 minutes gone by, opening session. Worthy almost knocked that away, and Dennis Johnson knocks that down.
Well, he hasn't cooled off from the last game.
Dennis Johnson was shooting 39%, and now a delay of game call against the Celtics.
Little trick, just knocking the ball away to allow some of the Celtic defenders to get back quicker.
Well, they got away with it once. Kareem finds Rambis driving, blocked by McHale. Parrish finds Dennis Johnson. Here's McHale, free inside. Blocked by Byron Scott. Gave up a lot of inches, and he made a terrific defensive play. But the Celtics come back 3-on-1, and it's McHale. James Worthy.
Pat Riley has to be a little bit concerned now, Dick, because the Celtics are playing super defense. Here we're going to see a great defensive play by Byron Scott. But the Lakers getting far more fast break opportunities than the Lakers are.
Here's Kevin McHale, who has missed 11 of the Celtic 30 misses from the free throw line. And he misses the first one here. He's had problems from the line throughout the series.
I'll tell you, he's had a tough time in California. He took his wife and his kids to Disneyland, and Mickey Mouse started booing him, and Donald Duck started chasing his kids. That's a tough series.
I thought they only booed like that in Philadelphia. 8:23 to go, first period. Celtics by 3.
They got out of the town before Pluto started biting.
And he can. Worthy missing. Bird into the crowd. Overthrown, and it's Laker ball. So we're seeing perhaps the sloppiest few minutes to open a game in the series.
Boston will run, but Casey Jones wants them to take good shots, and if it's not a good shot, move the ball.
Scott for 3. But there's Worthy. Worthy muscled McHale. Throws it away to Kareem and fouls. We did not see much of this aggressive intimidation type play in game number 3 or 4, but we're seeing it so far here.
Here's Worthy, strong move against Bird to get good position, loses it. That could have been a foul, but here it comes a bad pass by McHale, and Kareem hacked from behind by Ainge, but they are aggressive.
Worthy really hit McHale inside. The foul is on Danny Ainge. Abdul-Jabbar played fiercely with 5 personal fouls and led the Lakers with 21 Wednesday night.
His rebounds, particularly defensively, I think will be an indicator of how well this Laker team can do tonight.
Celtics by 1. Worthy guarding Larry Bird, looking into Parrish, finds him. Robert Parrish, whose main contribution was defense in game number 4, scored only 10 points. Dennis Johnson fouls Byron Scott.
When he comes off the pick like that, he usually comes out firing, and DJ has been playing him for it.
Rebounding has been the barometer of every victor, and so far it's tied, and the game is awfully close with 7:29 to play. Magic Johnson quickly from Scott with Danny Ainge on him, and now it's again 13-12, 1-point Boston lead.
Looks to me like they're going to use Magic a little bit more in the low post to take advantage of his height against DJ.
Bird, long range. Long rebound to Worthy. Lakers usually make hay with long rebounds on a break. Celtics get back. And James Worthy from the corner. He is the second leading scorer for the Lakers in this series behind Kareem.
Magic is pushing it up with determination. That's what the Lakers need to get that break started.
Bird tries to fake Worthy and can't. McHale inside. Quick play by McHale. So the Lakers had their first lead, short-lived. Celtics came back and now can open it up again to 3. Dennis Johnson, wide open, fakes a pass and hits. He is red hot with 6 points.
Boy, I'd say he's red hot.
Get 39% shooting in this series. He was dreadful in the first 3. Magic Johnson from outside.
That is the shot that he has to hit off a pass back from inside.
Taken around by Magic Johnson, and a foul on Dennis Johnson. And that'll be number 2 on Dennis Johnson, a timeout. Just about halfway through this opening period, a 1-point lead for the Celtics. You see something new for the Lakers, Tom?
Something that they haven't used in prior games an awful lot, and that's Magic Johnson, as we'll see, getting into the low post against the smaller Dennis Johnson. And it might be used even more now than probably in the game plan because DJ's got 2 personals.
That's what they've done so far.
And I think one of the key things so far with 6 minutes to go is Magic Johnson hitting outside shots, the prove it to me variety, that will help the set offense of the Lakers even more.
The shooting percentages so far, the Lakers, despite being outshot by that incredible margin, trail by only 1 point. That's good news for LA. Kareem doubled by Ainge. Magic goes opening. Kareem is there. They're aggressive offensively too, the Lakers.
Oh, they're making Magic the prove it to me player. That time he didn't take the outside shot. He just faked and drove.
Mitch Kupchak coming in, but before he does, Robert Parrish misses a layup inside. And the Lakers, who have a lead again by a point, setting it up now with 5:20 to play in the first period. Kareem with his first skyhook of the game. McHale working against Abdul-Jabbar at the other end. Ainge is now on Magic Johnson. McHale on Worthy. Off the screen. Byron Scott drive, and it goes there.
They're turning down the outside shots. They're giving a little up fake, and then they're driving these Lakers. A little adjustment there.
Parrish has moved out to a high post. Loop it into McHale. Swatted down by Kareem. Celtics claim goaltending. They get no call. But it doesn't matter as Dennis Johnson continues his searing shooting from outside. He has 8 points in the ball game and has hit his last 4. And in fact, his first 4. Illegal defense called against the Celtics.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is one heck of a player. He's moving his feet. He didn't block too many shots last game, but he's right there to help. And there was an argument for a goaltending, but the official obviously felt that he caught it on its way up rather than down.
An illegal defense call against the Celtics. Someone was playing a zone. Next time that will result in a technical foul. Mitch Kupchak has come in the ball game, so Kareem and Kupchak both in there. Kupchak on the other end powers in. He's the banger the Lakers need in this kind of style.
A big rebound. Nothing could have been better for the Lakers.
Parrish sneaks inside for 2 right back. 24-23 the Lakers with 3:40 to play first period. Kareem now muscling inside, claims a foul. Parrish the rebound. And Boston can move out in front again here.
What a heck of a first quarter.
Dennis Johnson, this is his first shot of the game, but McHale is there for the offensive rebound and the basket.
That's what the Lakers need more than anything else. Defensive rebound.
Pat Riley's been espousing blocking out. He says it's the American enterprise system. It's our territory. So far, they haven't done it all that well, as Danny Ainge picks up his second personal foul.
Here's Kupchak because he's got the real size and beef on Bird. Bird trying to do all he can to stop him, but Kupchak uses that body beautifully.
Team foul. Celtics have 4. 1 more there in the penalty. Lakers only 1. 3 minutes to go. First period. Kareem. He broke Jerry West's all-time playoff scoring record in game number 3. Parrish gets it low, and he missed there, but Tommy, he's figuring more in the offense. Lakers breaking. Magic lost it. And Kupchak hustled. And the crowd appreciates it.
But the Lakers should have really scored on that one.
He lost the ball.
Yep.
Even the Magic, it happens once in a while. Kareem. He's got 12 on 5 for 7 shooting. Lakers by 3.
Look how nonchalant Dennis Johnson is to try and break the rhythm. Couple of passes, takes a little starch out of a team that wants to get up the court as quickly as the Lakers.
Mitch Kupchak commits the foul. Timeout. 2:11 to go. Lakers by 3. Well, last year we had a lot of heat inside Boston Garden. We had 90 degrees in Los Angeles today, and the famed Hollywood Hills and the great sign, the Hollywood sign that everyone talks about when they think of Los Angeles. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's aggressiveness has been present in the 2 Laker victories to the tune of 31 rebounds. He has picked off only 1 so far, but he has 12 points, and he has been a factor at both ends of this early game.
I think the real factor is his defensive rebounding. That's where they've been having the most trouble, allowing the Celtics to get more offensive rebounds than themselves.
Getting a breather, Bob McAdoo is in the ball game as Kareem and Robert Parrish in their particular center matchup. So McAdoo is in the ball game along with Kupchak up front. James Worthy the other forward. Close game, never greater than a 3-point margin for either side thus far. Parrish is double teamed and a whistle, traveling call. This is Dick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn. We're at the Forum in Inglewood in the pivotal Game 5 of this best-of-7 NBA World Championship Series. Games are all even 2-2, and this game is just about as even as the series has been. We've got 2 blowouts and 2 closer games.
Maxwell says it reminds him of rollerball. No fouls, no nothing. Play till the last man is alive.
Worthy given the shot a little bit by McHale, decides to take it, and he hits it. McHale had to play it one way or another, and now it's 30-25 and the biggest lead for either side.
Without Kareem being in the ball game, they diversify their offense a little bit more, the Lakers, incorporating James Worthy and McAdoo with medium shots. Worthy will go in the low post, but it looks like they might even use Magic in that position down low.
Well, they have men of multi-dimension as far as positions concerned. Might as well use a minute and a half to play in the first period. Inside McHale over Kupchak. McHale again. Now you know why Kevin McHale easily is the leading offensive rebounder in this series. And he's also been the Celtics scoring leader 3 of the first 4. Michael Cooper in the game, and now McHale and Cooper exchange words. Cooper looks like a string bean, but he's aggressive and he's involved in a lot of these strings.
I'll tell you, he sticks his nose in anything, but there's a pick and he hit the deck, and McHale, I'll tell you, get out of the way. Any type of contact now looks like it's going to provoke a little problem, but he took a fly and McHale tried to get over him. He doesn't look like Mickey Mouse.
Foul is on Kevin McHale. The Celtics in the penalty. Well, and I think he'll appreciate you for saying that. And Michael Cooper will go on the line. Cedric Maxwell has replaced Robert Parrish for the Celtics, so now McHale becomes the center. What does that mean?
Changes the way they attack the Lakers. They can still use McHale in the low post with Kareem being out of there, and probably McAdoo will guard him. Excuse me, probably Kupchak will guard him, so they'll have the same matchup that they were working before when he was power forward.
1:10 to go, first period. Foul away from the ball.
Why they call that foul, Dick, is that is a hard foul. We're not allowing a man to get position. And that's the type of thing they've been most concerned about in this series.
2 fouls on Kupchak. McHale in against Kupchak, trying to take advantage of Mitch. Now has 11 points to lead the Celtics. Kareem has 12 for the Lakers. He's on the bench right now. Worthy, 8 now. Lakers by 4.
They're going right at McHale up the other end.
Making him work defensively if he's going to be the big gun offensively for Boston. Tire him out. Stripped away by Urban Magic Johnson. 3-on-2 break. Cooper pulls up. Biggest lead now for the Lakers.
Well, watch the Celtics slow it down to Wall's time.
But the Lakers don't want to dance that way, and the Celtics have turned it over 7 times. That did them in game number 3. And the crowd is into it, as you hear. 6 on the shot clock. McHale, turnaround, blind line drive shot by Kevin. 13 for him, and the Lakers will play for the last shot of the period. Bird picks up Johnson into McAdoo. Blocked by McHale, and the buzzer sounds. Good defense inside by the Celtics. And that's the end of the first period. With the score, the Lakers 35, the Celtics 31. And we'll return to the Forum after this word from your local station. Game 5 last year, forever to be known as the Heat game. Close to 100 degrees inside Boston Garden. But on the court, it was Larry Bird who had the hot hand. 34 points, 17 rebounds. Both teams were overcome by heat and exhaustion. But down the stretch, it was too much Larry Bird as the Celtics survived to take a 3-2 series lead. This is the Griffith Observatory. And it is 97 degrees. in Los Angeles. They're having a heat wave. And inside, the Lakers with 35 points have chalked up the most points they have scored in the first period of this series. And if they are to control this game, they have to have the lead, which they do now.
I think the Celtics in that first quarter smothered an awful lot of fast breaks from the Lakers, but the Lakers used that good outside game to really get the lead.
Substitutions on both sides, including Mike McGee, who strangely has been absent for most of this series. McGee is in there. Kareem has come back. For the Celtics, Wedman is in. Bird misses and McAdoo clears. So here's Michael Cooper, and they certainly have their greyhounds in there now, the Lakers.
Celtics are pit bulls, though, ready to bite your foot.
James Worthy.
That is one tough man in the low post. Quick moves and then quickly over you.
When Kareem went out with 1:45 to go in the period, the Lakers were up by 3 and they added to their lead. Scott Wedman, known for the outside shot. This is from the baseline. McHale fouled. The basket counts. And Kevin McHale is just having a sensational series.
That was some kind of offensive rebound that time by McHale. He just slithered in between two of the Lakers to get it. Let's take a peek here. And here's the shot. But watch McHale. Kareem turns them loose, gets inside McAdoo. You've got to put a real body on McHale and keep a body on.
Foul was on Kareem. Lakers lead by 3. Nearly a minute gone by, second period. Dick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn at the Forum. Kareem trying to elbow Wedman away. Worthy and McHale are putting on a show in this first half. He's hit his last 4. Worthy. Three-point attempt missed by Wedman, who has hit 5 of 7 in the series, now 5 for 8.
A real challenge for Wedman to guard a much quicker Michael Cooper.
Look inside for Kareem. Cooper for 3. McHale clears. Quick pass, and Wedman was gone and releasing on the shot, and he made the Lakers pay.
Those forwards end up in the backcourt like Worthy. They forget about covering the backcourt defensively.
It's still Laker ball. This game's a lot more testy than the other one Wednesday night, for sure. Mike McGee with the ball. And now they call the second illegal defense violation on the Celtics. That's a technical foul.
It was on Scott Wedman. He was guarding Michael Cooper. He was way up above the upper defensive zone, and he dropped. There he is below, and he was in there for more than 2.9.
Robert Parrish is going to check back in the game, and Michael Cooper will shoot the technical. Exactly 2 minutes gone by here in the second period. There's Parrish, who comes back in. Maxwell is out.
Looks like McHale is destined to go another 48 tonight. No rest for the weary.
And maybe score 48. He's got 16 right now.
Well, McHale's lost 10 pounds since Maxwell's injury.
Traveling against the Lakers, turns it over. And now a timeout. Lakers by 4. At halftime, the doctor, Julius Erving. One of the elegant statesmen and great players in NBA history will be Brent Musburger's guest. And a lot more in store coming up. We have 9:56 to go in this second period.
And Mike McGee being in there is really in there for aggressive purposes in the backcourt to get up and play some in your jersey defense.
And a point-a-minute player on offense, too. Commits the foul on Dennis Johnson, a tough man to stop from penetrating. That is the second team foul on the Lakers and the first on McGee.
And it's also Riley's attempt to try and take a little starch out of DJ's legs with this aggressive defensive style.
McHale, the workhorse. Out to Dennis Johnson. Larry Bird has taken only 3 shots so far in this game. Has scored 2 points. Dennis Johnson buries another one, and he is in double figures.
He is so nicely lining that shot up and shooting it so easily.
Wedman is guarding Cooper, giving up a lot of quickness there. Kareem inside. And stealing the ball away is McGee. There were two Celtics there. McGee wound up with it. No! And it's tipped in by Kareem. No basket. Offensive interference, offensive goaltending on Kareem. I think that was a good call.
I think McGee could give this team a little bit of a spark because he, in addition to all the other things, is a pretty good rebounder.
Former Big Ten, all-time Big Ten scoring king, as the rebound story is practically even. Team that's won the rebounding battle has won the game in this series. Foul away from the hoop, and Bob McAdoo is pushing Robert Parrish as Magic Johnson checks back in the game. Worthy goes out. He has scored 12 points and has been an outstanding performer thus far for Pat Riley. Parrish quickly over McAdoo. And there's McHale. Who else? Long arms, picks it up. Bird harassed by Cooper. That's a great matchup right now. Wedman short outside. McGee is there for the ball.
McGee will get you the defensive rebound.
Lakers by 2, 8:20 remaining in the first half. McAdoo can't go baseline against McHale. Kareem wants it. 3 men around him, but hits anyway. 14 for Abdul-Jabbar.
To double team Kareem or not, that has always been the question in the NBA.
Or to triple team, as he was there.
Build the house around him. Close the windows on him. Don't let him see.
Dennis Johnson. Doesn't matter whether he's hounded or not. Dennis Johnson is red hot. 6 of 8 from the field. 7:40 remaining. Second period. Cooper. He saw an opening. Michael Cooper.
Celtics defense not rotating quickly. A little up fakes, and the Lakers are making strong drives to the hoop.
McHale. 18 for Kevin McHale. Larry Bird has scored just 2. Magic Johnson goes the distance. And McHale is fouled, a loose ball foul against the Lakers.
Against McGee, and that's what type of aggression they're looking for. But look at inside to Kareem. Look at how they all drop back. He's got to try and find an open man or an opening for his own hook shot. And they've got him, they're trying to confuse Kareem with doubling or not doubling.
Danny Ainge back in the ball game. So the backcourt now, the starting rear guard, Ainge and Dennis Johnson for the Celtics. Scott Wedman playing forward. Larry Bird getting a breather. He has scored just 2. 3 on the shot clock. Dennis Johnson leans in and draws the foul. It's on McGee, and that'll be 3 on Mike McGee.
I don't think Pat Riley really can complain about 3 fouls on Mike McGee. It's given his team a new image of itself right now.
And a timeout with just under 7 minutes to go in the first half. It's close, but the Lakers have that slim lead. Right now, let's check in with Pat O'Brien, high above courtside. Pat?
Thank you very much, Dick. On Wednesday night, we showed you what the Lakers do before the half to prepare. They prepare sort of a video blackboard for Pat Riley with video cassettes. The Celtics take a more traditional approach. This is Ed Badger. He used to coach for the Chicago Bulls. He's part of the Celtics Brain Trust. He's up here diagramming plays. What do you see? You suggest things to K.C. Jones at halftime.
Well, Pat, what I do is we try to see what the tendencies are, and there's certain things we want to do tonight. And the big thing, of course, whoever Kareem's going to guard, we want to bring high and work on some other things inside. And then defensively, if they've done anything different, we try to approach it at halftime. A lot of the things I see the staff have adjusted to already in timeouts.
Does he always take your suggestions?
Yeah, they do very well with it.
Ed Badger from high atop the western courtside. Let's go back to Dick.
And there's the man who gets all that information and decides what to do. K.C. Jones, who has been a superb bench coach. He has been, of course, for 2 years, but especially in this playoff.
Certainly has, and he's made some, he wants to really play the game with only 5 guys if possible. He feels he's got 5 terrific players, but he knows he has to substitute. He has to work them in, and without Maxwell being 100%, that's been a problem.
Lakers already over the limit. The Celtics with just about a little more than halfway through this period, have not committed a team foul yet. Larry Bird is back in the ball game. He has scored 2 points. And we're tied at 44. They had a lot of ties early. This is our 5th of the ball game. McAdoo coming off the screen. McHale finds him. Into Kareem. Good position. Basket counts and a foul. When Kareem gets it that low, see you later.
Excellent pass by Bob McAdoo. The play broke down for him, but he sure spotted Kareem rolling across the lane. You got to have a little patience to make that type of pass.
Parrish, his first foul, and the team's first foul of the second. Kareem with a three-point play has 17. Abdul-Jabbar with 17, McHale with 18 of the high scorers in this game. Larry Bird. Good pass to Ames and a bounce pass to Parrish. As good as you'll see.
Well, they're really keying on Kareem when he's down there. As soon as he moves to the ball, they're looking for his man.
McAdoo, high arcing shot, misses. Parrish clears it away. 6:14 to go in the first half. Lakers by 1. Celtics can take the lead.
Well, let's take it out and hit the violin here.
Parrish lost it. Out of bounds. Boston ball. Last touch by a Laker.
Here you see Kareem coming into the play, and they know as soon as he shows his face that Parrish is open.
Kurt Rambis is back in the ball game, so you know the Lakers are going to be looking for the power game inside as McAdoo, the outside shooter, goes to the bench. 22nd timeout called by the Boston Celtics. Game 6 will be Sunday. We return to Boston Garden for the final 2 games, if necessary. 1 o'clock Eastern. Game 7, if they play it, will be Tuesday at Boston, 9 o'clock Eastern time. So, as Tommy and Brent mentioned at the top of this broadcast, the importance of this game to the Lakers can't be underscored. It's more than it is because they need this win. They can't expect to win 2 at home, although it could happen, but not likely.
That's a tough assignment. To win 2 in a row, games like would be coming up for them.
Lakers by 1. Larry Bird has a shot blocked by Cooper from behind. Still Boston ball. Cooper is in Bird's jersey right now.
Well, he will be in there. They try to show Bird different looks. Play him up close, play him a little physical.
Jake O'Donnell and Darryl Garrettson check with each other, and they decide that it's Laker ball. Magic Johnson slowing it up. Kareem finds Scott. Open in the corner. Johnson. Magic Johnson.
Well, he's showing the Celtics that they better not forget about his outside shot.
Cooper is all over Larry Bird, denying him the ball. Bird is banging Cooper back. Short. And Magic Johnson gets the rebound. 3-point Laker lead. A foul. Boston inside. You know, Tommy, Michael Cooper has not been guarding Larry Bird all that much in this series.
It's been really James Worthy, and Cooper, though, plays him uptight. Look at him fight for position right in his jersey. Worthy plays him a different way, and Bird wants to take Cooper inside, abuse Worthy outside.
He said Cooper's the best guy he's ever played him. Cooper's one of the best defensive players in the league. Been all defensive team 5 years in a row. Picks up Bird now. Bird finds Parrish. Against Rambis, he had a mismatch here.
Well, they're keying on whoever Kareem is not guarding now to roll into the low post.
4:40 remaining in the first half. Byron Scott. Into Kareem. Foul. He went baseline. Normally he goes sky hook, but he went baseline. And the foul is on Robert Parrish, his second.
That little baseline move he just got fouled on has truly made him a great player. Before you could kind of cheat and play him for the hook shot. Now with this diversified move to the baseline, makes him awfully tough.
4:33 remaining in the first half.
You know, whether it's a double or not double Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you know, when you double him, you say he's going to pass the ball, but he's such a, and you're taking it out of the hands of a great scorer, but he's such a great passer, he finds the open man and gives them easy shots.
1 out of 2 for Kareem, who has 18 in the game. So does McHale, who is in an Iron Man effort here. He played all 48 minutes, and Wednesday night he's played all throughout this game. Danny Ainge works his way for a shot. Rambis, the rebound. Quick pass, Cooper. 3-on-3, Celtics get back. And it's still Laker ball. James Worthy, who's had a good rest and scored 12 points early in the game, reports back in for Byron Scott.
But I'll tell you, the Celtics are getting 3 people back there very quickly to put a lot of smother on that Laker fast break. No easy stuffs we've seen so far.
Kareem, and try to get a bounce pass to Magic.
The little number on Kareem's head again.
Ainge finds McHale, blocked by Worthy. Rambis saves it. Rambis is lost in the crowd. Still hasn't come out. But Worthy is fouled, and they're going to cheer Kurt Rambis with that fine play.
Here you're going to see a super block by a quick leaper, James Worthy, and then Rambis excites the crowd. This is the type of thing that really gets the crowd going to give you the support when you need it.
Wedman is in. Larry Bird goes out. He was charged with his second personal foul. And Bird still has scored only 2 points.
You know what I noticed, Dick? In this particular ball game, I think the Celtics feel that the Lakers are trying for so many stuffs and they're winding up the ball behind their head. They're playing them for it. They've knocked 2 or 3 shots away behind the ball player's head. Pretty interesting defense.
1 out of 2 for Worthy. Pass off the mark. Lakers coming back with a 3-point lead. Cooper. Wedman doesn't go for the fake. Lakers have not done all that bad on their half-court offense, have they?
No, and like right here, too. Good pass. Larry Bird not being in there. You're going to see a lot more of that because he knows when to fake Kareem. He's sitting on the bench now.
Timeout, Boston. And the doctor's going to be playing for a new coach soon. Chuck Daly is rumored to be the man in the lead right now. And there's Julius Erving, who will be joining Brent at halftime.
Well, I think this particular game right now has gone back and forth so nicely. Both teams have established things. Fast break, the half-court offense. Magic has proved that he's going to hit that shot from outside and take it and hit it. And I think the Celtics have really shown a great deal of patience. This is shaping up as another one of those classics.
Where are the Celtics going to get offense from? They've got 18 from McHale, 14 from Dennis, but Larry Bird has not done much so far with 2 points, and they're going to have to get offense from more than 2 people, don't you think?
Absolutely. Danny Ainge might be the man, and Scott Wedman, who's in there right now, but they've been trying to get Parrish more and more involved.
Parrish has 8 right now. Not a bad first half. Steal by Worthy. Magic Johnson to Worthy. Lakers get right back on defense. Boy, they love this up-tempo game, and that sets the crowd going. And the biggest lead of the game right now for the Lakers, who are fast breaking their way. Parrish inside, and a foul against the Lakers. Parrish will shoot. It is on Kareem, his second.
You know, when the Lakers get out on that fast break, particularly Worthy, watch him, he just picks it off with those long arms. But that third man on the break is so important. Look how quickly Worthy gets up there. A 3-on-2 situation develops because of Worthy speed, and when he stuffs it through, that's like the quad de guerre. A big medal for the rest of the team. And it gets the crowd going here, and they like it.
Magic Johnson, besides 10 points, already has 9 assists and 3 rebounds. 2:35 to go. 6-point lead for the Lakers. It's now 8. And Worthy has been a bull. He's so great on the half-court power game, and he can run on the wing well, and he's hit his last 6 shots. Parrish now has 10 points.
Right now it's a test of the Celtics with some of those second reserve people in there to slow the pace down and still be effective.
Feed inside to Rambis from Kareem. The Lakers are really getting in that paint offensively.
And their defense, the Celtics, the half-court defense is breaking down a little bit.
Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Parrish. Loose ball foul inside. Darryl Garrettson will make the call, and it is against the Celtics. Cedric Maxwell. Penalty, and the Lakers will shoot it.
They try to get aggressive on the offensive board, but he must have done a little pushing underneath there. Key point for the Celtics not to let this game get out of hand. The Lakers want to put their foot on the gas pedal and come out with a big lead before halftime.
In every game of this series, the team going in that needed it the most has prevailed. After the blowout of Game 1 for Boston, the Lakers needed Game 2 at the Garden, and Kareem responded.
You know, this guy at the free throw line, Dick, has really provided the key rebounding in all the games.
60-51, a 9-point lead, biggest of the game for the Lakers. And then when the Lakers had to win their first home game, the Celtics needed their 2-point dramatic win Wednesday. This is LA's last home game. Harry, short, Rambis. You're right about Rambis. He's really doing it inside. Worthy. It's up to 11, and the Lakers have outscored the Celtics 13-3. And they have them standing in the aisles at the Forum. Dennis Johnson misses outside. And Kareem gets the rebound. A foul away from the ball against Boston.
Here's one of those fast breaks that really does a lot for the morale of the Lakers. Another medal passed out, stuffed by Worthy with that great speed. 2 in a row, and the rest of the ball players feel like going to get ribbons on their chests after the game for providing that. Kevin McHale, who rested briefly, replaces Cedric Maxwell. Worthy is on the line. Mitch Kupchak also comes in, giving Kareem a rest, and a good time to give Kareem Abdul-Jabbar a rest. 11-point lead. Kareem has 18 in the game. But the Lakers get the ball. Magic. Kupchak fighting, and Parrish gets the rebound. 39 seconds to go. Here's McHale in the paint. Rambis coming by. Affected his shot. Lakers have 19 on the shot clock. They know they got to go back to Boston, but they want to go back with a 3-2 lead. Rambis. Kupchak. Last shot of the period for the Boston Celtics, who find themselves down by 13. James Worthy has scored 11 of his 19 in the second period. The Lakers lead at halftime. Back at the Forum, getting set for the second half, looking at 3 statistics. First of all, the shooting percentage. The Celtics have hit 50% only once. That was in Game 1 when they went 60. Lakers are shooting well.
fast break points. It was 13-0 in the second period. That's the Lakers style, and they've capitalized off of Celtic turnovers as they did in game 3 to the tune of 14-3. Tommy, you talked to Casey Jones.
Well, Casey Jones really wants in the second half to get Bird back into the offense, so look to see him get this team on track. Also, he's concerned about turnovers, sloppy passing, and getting back fast on defense to stop that Laker break.
Sounds about right, as Larry Bird with 2 points. And of course, as we've said all along in the series, we don't know how much those injuries are affecting him. The finger, the elbow, and the ankle. He won't say. He won't use it as an excuse. He's had some fine games, but he's got to be hurting, and it's got to affect him. Top scorers in the game. James Worthy at 19, Kevin McHale 18 for Boston. Larry Bird trying to get off in the second period. This is the shot. 1 for 6 for Bird. Magic Johnson goes all the way in.
A bad omen for the Celtics. Coming steaming out of the locker room. Fast break basket.
And a great one for the Los Angeles Lakers, who love this kind of pace when they have the big lead. Bird is fouled as he goes in, and keep in mind the Laker problems in close games. They lost twice as many as they won this year. Games 3 points or less. They like to win big.
Well, here's Larry Bird on the pop out, little up fake, and then into the packet of defense. But he's trying every which way to at least get a hoop right now to get his own confidence. You don't see Larry Bird oftentimes without confidence, but I think he's a little worried right now.
The foul is on Kareem, and that is his 3rd personal foul. 3 on Kareem.
Look at that finger there, that big knob on that index finger, shooting that free throw.
1 out of 2. Rambis has 8 rebounds, by the way. He has averaged 8 rebounds in the series. Kareem into Rambis.
Well, even their half-court offense now is picking apart the Celtics defense.
Lakers started out with the biggest lead at halftime, and they've added to it. Ames off a screen, Scott with him. Into Harris. And the Lakers are running. Celtics getting back. Kareem comes in the picture.
Very important for the Lakers to continue to try and pace this game as quickly as they can.
Missing the sky hook, Kareem, and coming back is Ames. Low to McHale, double. Lakers good on the rotation. Harris goes up without the ball. It was kicked inside. And they say it's Laker ball. It was kicked by a Celtic.
They've got their feet in the rotating part of their defense, these Lakers. That's a good sign for the yellow jerseys.
If you're the Celtics and you want to steal another game on the road and take 2 out of 3, you can't let the Lakers take a lead like this, because then they start to really brim with confidence.
Well, you can't make a big comeback with slow down offense.
Worthy's foul. Danny Ainge, and that'll be 3 on Ainge.
That's right in the head of Casey Jones right now. Getting so far behind to try and peck away to get back into this thing.
They got a long way to go, but we have a lot of time. The Lakers are leading by 16 points. The Celtics will need some offense from someone other than McHale and Dennis Johnson. Robert Parrish is in the middle there, and he has scored 11. But Parrish is 0 for 3 in the second half. And in the second halves of the last 2 games, Parrish has scored only 2 points. He was blank in the second half of game 3, had 2 on 1 for 5 shooting in Wednesday night's game. So the Celtics are going to need some production from him.
Yes, but that also points up to me that he might need some rest in some of these games in the first half.
That's another way of looking at it. And I know the man you're talking about is Greg Kite.
Right.
Worthy going for now his 21st point, and there is the second-year center from Brigham Young, who has not played yet. He has seen action in other games, not today. Biggest lead, 18 now. A little more than 2 minutes gone by in the third period. Larry Bird with a runner hits his second field goal of the game, only his 5th point. 2 for 7 for Larry Bird.
The Lakers, more and more, Dick, after the first Fast break out of the locker room, slowing it down.
Kareem. Rebound Dennis Johnson. We'll see whether that has some residual effect. Whether the Celtics can capitalize. Bird for 3 hits. And you knew that was going to go through the twines.
If I were James Worthy, I'd start getting up on Larry Bird.
Scott with Dennis Johnson in his face. Kareem doubled with Ames. 20 for Kareem.
Fought that double team beautifully.
So the 2 Laker high scorers in the series lead them here. Kareem 20, Worthy 21. McHale, fall away. And it drops for McHale, and he has 20 points.
Well, they keep going to Parrish because Rambis has him, but he's not been able to really make it count.
8:45 remaining in the third. 13-point lead. That's what it was at halftime for the Lakers. Kareem gets another one.
I'll tell you, Parrish is looking right now at Byron Scott, who laid a pick on him. A little anger in Parrish's eyes.
Pat Riley is saying to Scott, that's the way to play physical. Kareem blocked the shot inside, and it's Laker ball. Marcus Allen on the left and O.J. Simpson on the right. The Lakers have now blocked 7 shots tonight. They did not block any in Wednesday night's 4th game. Inside defense. Kareem misses the skyhook.
That time Parrish destroyed his rhythm on the shot. The only way to really stop Jabbar.
A technical foul has been called against the Celtic bench by Darryl Garrettson, and now Casey Jones has come on the floor. And he's out of the game.
A little complaining going on, but here's what happened.
Casey Jones has been thrown out of the game, and he's going up to Darryl Garrettson. Shaking his head is KC. 2 technicals.
This is an old Red Auerbach strategy. Get kicked out. I used to say the team will win because they want to prove they can win without me. Let's see if it works.
Jimmy Rogers will take over the helm on the Celtic bench. Magic Johnson hits both technicals, and Jimmy Rogers.
Not a nice job for an assistant coach to be sitting there trying to get the team to come back from a 17-point deficit.
76-59, and Casey Jones has been ejected. 2 technicals, and you're automatically out. See how the Celtics react to that. 8 on the shot clock. Parrish.
That was a big basket right there, emotionally, for the Lake Celtics.
Chris Ford is on the left, and a foul call. Technical foul has been called against Kurt Rambis of the Lakers. So I think these officials are not taking any guff from anyone, anywhere, Tom.
I think Casey Jones deliberately wanted to get thrown out.
You remember Red Dewey in a playoff?
Not too frequently, but he sure did it an awful lot during the regular season.
Lead is 15 for the Lakers. 7.5 to go in the third.
As soon as they called the technical on Casey, he walked right to the middle of the court. He knew he was going after that.
Magic missing from the corner, and Parrish clears the board. 15-point lead. Inside to McHale, still Boston ball. At this point, Tommy, the Celtics, Jimmy Rogers now assuming the head coaching role, trying to get it under 10 if they can by the end of the third.
Well, that's always what you try and do. You can't get them back in bunches against the Lakers.
Bird gets 2 there.
Well, you're going to have to work awfully hard with that set offense and good defense like just here.
Dennis Johnson for 3, short. Ainge and Magic got tied up. Tommy, with Jimmy Rogers running things, how will things be different?
I don't think too much because he's involved in the whole game plan. He knows what's going on, and he knows the pattern of substitutions and what needs to be done.
6:54 remaining in the third. The Lakers led by 13 at the half. They have a 13-point lead. 6:54 remaining in the third period, and Pat O'Brien is at the Celtic dressing room. Pat?
Thank you, Dick. As Casey Jones was thrown out of the game, we followed him back to the dressing room. While it says visitors here, it should say no visitors allowed. He has kicked virtually everybody out of the dressing room, wants to be alone with his thoughts. He says he'll talk to people after the game. There is a television in there. Casey, come on out if you want to talk about it. Back to you, Dick.
All right, Pat. Hope you find the key. Jim Rogers talking to Larry Bird. The Celtics have outscored the Lakers 11-6, Tommy, so they have made inroads, and with 6:54 to go in the third, they do have time.
I think the reason he really did it was he felt that his team emotionally was starting to slip away and that this would spur him on, and I think it has.
And see how the Lakers respond to this spurt by the Celtics. Parrish defending Kareem once. Jump ball. Good play by Robert Parrish on Kareem.
He had terrific low post position, however, on Parrish. It took some real good defense. Look how close he is to the hoop. There's Parrish with the first block. Now, well, I don't know where it ended up with Jim Paul.
Jumping again. Parrish had 4 block shots Wednesday night and leads both teams in block shots. Bird sees an opening. Johnson gets a hand on it. Celtics come out with it. Dennis Johnson.
Luckily.
3-point attempt. Danny Ainge. And Danny Ainge has 7 points in the ball game, and the Celtics have cut the Laker lead to 10. It was 18.
We're seeing true grit in action again. Get ready for the black patches.
Turnover. And Pat Riley is going to send in Michael Cooper. And he's not going to let the Celtics get too close here. You can be sure. Harris. It's an 8-point game, and now a 20-second timeout called by Riley. 20-second timeout.
Well, Dick, I think the Lakers had the Celtics on the ropes and didn't apply the knockout punch by pushing it up. They were very, very cautious. They were more determined to score with their half-court game when if they had really run and pushed it at the Celtics, got 1 or 2 more of those stuff shots, Casey Jones might have ended up in the locker room sooner trying to get this team back together.
Of course, now the problem for the Celtics is that in their uphill climb, will they have anything left to really get even closer or take a lead in this game?
It's always tough against a team that can score in spurts the way the Lakers do. That's what makes it so difficult. A long uphill climb, point by point. All of a sudden, the Lakers come back with 6 in a row.
Michael Cooper has come in the game for the Lakers. Magic Johnson goes inside, off the rim, and the Celtics can narrow it to 6 points now. And the Forum crowd grows more silent.
This is the point where the Lakers might be wondering.
Ainge. Inside, did not have a good angle. So the Celtics had that opportunity to go by, and Magic Johnson draws the foul.
Nobody got back to Magic quick enough, and he will penetrate. That's what he really should have been doing for most of this quarter, putting the heat.
Larry Bird's third foul as Bob McAdoo replaces Kurt Rambert. Who do the Lakers want to have now in there against the Celtic group that's on a roll?
They're looking for some offense right now, and that's why McAdoo's in the game. And they need some other shooters in there other than Kareem. And Byron Scott on the bench, their outside shooter, who really hasn't produced an awful lot.
He hasn't. He has 4 points in the game, and he has had his problems throughout this series. Larry Bird. Bird has 12-10 here in the third period, and he's hit his last 4 shots. Larry Bird's period's the 4th. He's a little early tonight. Inside to Kareem.
Got an early wake-up call.
That's right. McAdoo had to pass it to Kareem. Good play by McAdoo. He didn't have the shot. It would have been blocked, so he quickly passed off in the air.
Well, again, Kareem's getting a black patch.
Ainge is open. Dennis Johnson. And now the Lakers. Quick passing inside. And a foul.
Casey Jones in the locker room was worried about turnovers. And that one, even though Dennis Johnson saved it, put a perfect opportunity in there for the Lakers to end up with a play like this, which is a real morale builder for the Lakers.
Worthy with a three-point situation, 24 points. Ainge misses a three, and here come the Lakers running. The Celtics show had a short run on Broadway because the Lakers, after having their lead cut to 8, have run off 7 straight points, and they've done it the way they want to do it, with spectacular, high-flying, fast break points. Look at that edge by the Lakers, who are now up by 15.
This is the period, Dick, to really put the foot on the gas pedal and get that break going. I think the Celtics are tired. Casey Jones is not substituted liberally, and they can crack the Celtics right now by pushing it up every single time.
Well, maybe that's an effect from their draining effort of game number 4.
Could very well be.
Sometimes an effort by the Celtics, as the one they had on Wednesday, could have an effect the next game. 4 minutes remaining in the third period. Parrish. He's come alive offensively now with 6 points in this third period, his best outing in the third period of the series.
Wedman is guarding Magic Johnson, so he's going to be at the guard spot. They're trying to enhance their outside shooting, the Celtics. Danny Ainge took a bad shot before the timeout.
8 seconds on the shot clock. McAdoo going in. Kareem. Kareem and Worthy each have 26 points for the Lakers.
They are sharp, these Lakers.
In low to McHale. Double team by Magic and Kareem. Dennis Johnson gets the loose ball. Puts it up again. Here are the Lakers going. And DJ. Celtics slowing it down. They've been hit by a Laker runaway express here. When the Lakers got scared, they burned the Celtics. Whitman quiets that drive with a jump shot, but it's still 89-74.
Celtics trying desperately to put their finger in the dike of fast break points.
Not doing much good. Lakers want a 3-2 lead, knowing they've got Game 6 in Boston, and if necessary, Game 7 also, Boston Garden. You'll see them both on CBS. 24-second clock expired. Mitch Kupchak will come in and give Kareem a breather. He'll get a hand as he goes out. 26 and 6 rebounds.
38 years old, huh?
That's what he said. Laker foul with 1:59 showing on the clock. McAdoo with his second foul. The shooting percentages. Here in this period, the Lakers, who were 57% at the half, have improved on that. And the Celtics still under 50.
But all layups, a preponderance layups, easy shots, while the Celtics have had to hit from outside and make them. Precious few inside points.
The Celtics haven't taken advantage of their inside game. Lakers have been in the line 10 more times. Quiet bench on the Boston side. 14-point lead. The Celtics had it down to 8. Worthy with a baseline move. Woo-hoo.
Worthy set that up a while ago when he hit an outside shot. McHale had to get close to him.
Minute and a half remaining in the third period. Wedman for three, hits.
Hey, we're going to see a potential 4-point play.
And a foul. Scott Wedman is fouled after hitting the three-point shot, so the bench gets a little turned up now.
Here's Worthy's quickness on the baseline. He hit a jumper before outside, so McHale has to respect that, and he gets a little bit too close, and with that great speed, just slides easily by McHale.
And a 4-point play by Scott Wedman. Hit a three-pointer, was fouled by James Worthy, makes the free throw, and it's 91-78. They'll call the Celtic foul.
Trying to set up a pick for Magic here. There's Cooper in position, and the top-heavy Wedman really banged him. Look at the bruise he's got on his shoulder there, Wedman. From the first game of the series, I think he's been running into a few picks before this game.
And in game number 4, even though he didn't score a lot of points, Scott Wedman was hustling all over the place going inside.
Well, he's at the guard position now. Celtics hoping to use that to control the boards and also get that good outside shooting going, as Wedman just showed you.
The scoreboard was an error. The score now is 91-79. Down to 12. The Lakers led by 13 at the half. McAdoo against Bird. Short. Celtics coming back and cut it to 10. The Lakers put on the steam, and the Celtics keep driving. Nine on the shot clock. Bird, turnaround, and it's back to 10 at 91-89, 91-81. 45 seconds to go in the third period. So the Celtics have come back twice. Magic with 20.
What a great drive that time by Magic. He eluded two of the Celtics, faked them up and went under.
20 points and 14 assists for Magic Johnson. 30 seconds and 12 now on the shot clock. Parrish misses the hook. Kupchak clears. Magic into Worthy. 30 points for Worthy. He scored 29 points in game 3. Tommy, Worthy has hit 13 of 17 tonight.
Well, he's getting out on the break. That percentage goes up when you start making stuff.
Bird misses the buzzer. The Celtics made 2 runs, and the Lakers answer them both. And that's the end of the third period with the score. The Lakers 95 and the Celtics 81. We'll return to the Forum after this word from your local station. Dick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn. The Lakers led by 4. Most points they had scored in the first period of any of the games in this series. Stretched their lead to 13 at halftime, and then an exciting third period in which Casey Jones was ejected for 2 straight technical fouls. Boston cut it to 8, and now it is 95-81. What do you have, Tom?
Well, you're going to see Kevin McHale right here and Robert Parrish under the gun. That's when the defense starts to break down, and you capitalize on the 4th man like the Lakers will do right here on their fast break. They're getting awful tired. They're playing a lot of minutes. And they score using that 4th man coming up the court. So the Celtics are stymieing the first 3 up, but the 4th man up is starting to hurt them.
Well, coming in the series, they knew the Celtics did not have a real deep team because of ailments and what have you on the bench, and the Lakers were deeper. And in this game, they're really making it count. 6 on the shot clock. McAdoo, and we'll call a loose ball foul against Bob McAdoo. The leading scorers in the game, 30 for Worthy, 20 for McHale, but 3 Lakers, Worthy, Kareem, and Magic Johnson, have accounted for 76 of the 95 Laker points. Cooper is now on Bird, and he's sticking to him like glue. Parrish with 7 on the clock. Dennis Johnson, top of the key, wide open.
That was the patience, Dick, that Casey Jones has been looking for.
16 for DJ, but he did not score at all in the third period. Kareem, good position again. But Bird makes a sensational block from behind.
Boy, I'll tell you, they're really zeroing in on the Lakers putting the ball behind their head.
Dennis Johnson looking for 2 in a row, has it. And Pat Riley sees his lead again, cut to 10.
Pat Riley had the answer to DJ with McGee getting up in his jersey in the first half.
Kareem and Wedman got inside. Foul is on Scott Wedman. 3 on him. Jimmy Rogers, assistant coach handling the Celtics. Casey Jones was ejected after receiving 2 technical fouls.
I'm watching the tempo of this game.
McAdoo.
Key part right now for the Celtics to come up, push it if they can, get an easy one, and if not, then show a lot of patience.
Bird now guarded by McAdoo on a switch. Cooper the rebound. Tough to run when Dennis Johnson gets back there, as he did. McAdoo in the corner. And a loose ball foul against the Lakers. And Michael Cooper with a foul. McAdoo is 0 for 5 from the field in this game, Tom.
If he had hit those, because it would have been tremendously helpful, because him hitting the outside shot would open it up for the inside for Kareem.
Byron Scott knows how to do that, but he has struggling 37% in this series.
Well, there are people that say that he's a great standstill shooter. If you make him put it on the floor or you keep somebody shadowing him, it's not quite as good.
Bird. In and out, Kareem the rebound. 9:46 to go. Third period. Fourth period, that is. Cooper misses. And Wedman clears. Magic Johnson is on the bench, having scored 20 points. No foul. Wedman throws up an air ball. Lakers by 10. Celtics have cut it to 8. Kareem misses. Crashing the boards. Golden jerseys, but the Celtics have it again.
The Lakers were all over that rebound on the weak side. 2-on-1 rebounding on the weak side.
Parrish, and it's an 8-point game again, 95 to 87. Jimmy Rogers handling the team. The Lakers have missed all 6 shots in this third period in nearly 3 minutes, and the Celtics are making a run. Fourth period. Long Beach, California, and anchored there is the great Queen Mary. And the pictures you see are from Chopper 2, KCBS in Los Angeles. Here in the Forum, Dick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn. Game number 5. The series even 2-2, but the Lakers, after an early start in which each team had a 3-point lead, stormed ahead by 13 at the half, and then an 18-point lead. But the Boston Celtics came back in the third period. Lakers repelled that, and now the Celtics are making a real run at the Lakers, who have missed 6 shots here in this fourth period, and it's 95 to 87 with 9:02 remaining, and this is Mr. Fourth Period.
I would have to say that's his new nickname, like Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. Magic being out of the ball game right now should not allow the Lakers to really accelerate the pace as much as perhaps they'd like.
They've got Kupchak in there, and you're not going to do it much with Mitch. Cooper, 2-man game. Kareem, skyhook. Wedman the rebound.
Boy, were they all over that rebound, the Celtics. They had 3 jerseys blocking off Kupchak.
And the Celtics can cut the Laker lead to 6, and now Magic gets up again. He'll be coming in. Dennis Johnson runs Byron Scott into a pick, and DJ has 20 points, and it's a 6-point game. ML Carr with
Celtics back to playing smart, showing lots of patience.
Kareem inside, gets 2. That's a big 2 for the Lakers, who now lead by 8. A lot of time remaining in this fourth period.
He's taking the total offense on his shoulders right now for the Lakers, Kareem is. Tough job.
Parrish over Kupchak, and it's 6 points again. And the Celtics are continuing to ram at the Lakers. Scott into Kareem. Wedman doubles, leaving Cooper open. Cooper hits. He scored 22 points coming off the bench in the big LA win in Game 2.
And hitting just that type of shot, too. They don't want to give it to him, the Celtics. If they do, he'll probably kill him.
Parrish with a baseline move around Kupchak as if Mitch weren't there.
And keying on whoever Kareem is guarding, getting it to the opposite big man. Right now it's Parrish,
who has scored 13 points in this half, Tommy.
As soon as Kupchak picks him up, it goes to Parrish. They figure he can work that matchup easily. A nice, swift move around him. But McHale has gotten lots of rest on the offense now. And if Riley adjusts, the ball will be going to McHale.
4 fouls on Wedman. Magic Johnson back in the ball game.
LA has got to push the ball at the Celtics. They're settling too much for a half-court offense.
Ainge, who has replaced Wedman, comes up with the loose ball. Under 7 minutes to go. Fourth period. Bird over Magic. Hits. And Larry Bird now with 16 points. And the Celtics look at the scoreboard, and they've cut it to 4. 99-95. And the Lakers are under siege right now. Cooper hits another big one.
Shades of Game 2 for the Lakers. Cooper coming alive from outside.
And I think the point you make can't be emphasized more, and that is the Lakers have to play the running game. They can't play this way. That's successful.
They've been trying to tire out the Celtics the whole game, and yet they don't take advantage of it.
Larry Bird whistled, no basket. The foul before the shot. The basket did not count. Byron Scott with his first personal foul. And a timeout call. 6:20 remaining. And the Celtics are within range. The Celtics are making a run at the Lakers, whose lead is 101-95. 6:20 remaining in the fourth period. Timeouts remaining, 4 for the Celtics, including a 20. The Lakers have 3, and Larry Bird has come alive in the second half. He had 2 points at halftime. He has scored 14 of his 16 points here in the second half. And Tommy, do you think the Lakers have gotten a little too cautious now?
Well, I think they've missed their opportunity to take advantage of all that good running they did for the first 3 quarters. You try to use that to tire out the other ball club, and then they slow it down and become very cautious.
I see Kurt Rambis has come in. What will that mean now?
Well, a little more banging and a little more offensive rebounding, perhaps. But they were looking for the outside shooting. Now they're right now saying this game is going to be won in the trenches under the boards. They're hoping that Rambis will give them those rebounds.
Rambis can also start the break, can he?
And he also is a terrific fourth man up. He hustles them. And any missed shots, you'd be surprised how many offensive rebound tip-ins he gets.
DJ and Magic each have 20 points and 16 assists. .95, 13 seconds on the shot clock. Rambis is guarding Parrish. He's got several inches on him, and he wants the ball back. Foul. Rambis looks around, but the foul will be against Kurt Rambis.
Rambis trying to give Kupchak a blow guarding Parrish. They're keying on whoever Kareem is not guarding. And the Celtics now working that matchup to perfection.
The rebounding story. That's the one barometer that has been so true in this period. The Celtics lead the Lakers 6-3. The game story.
The game is getting back to the symphony level again. And the rock concert may be over.
101-97. That's as close as the Celtics have been able to come. Magic Johnson gets the drop. 22 for Johnson.
That was a key basket for Magic, a clutch basket. that he needs for his confidence to turn into a Larry Bird type performance.
Every time the Celtics have cut it to 4, the Lakers have gotten a big shot outside. Dennis Johnson with 6 on the clock. Banks it in. And it's bound to 4 again. Let's see if the Lakers respond again. We're in the 4th period. Dick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn. Game 5 of the NBA World Championship. Games are all even, 2 apiece. Kareem and the Lakers continue to hold the Celtics at bay.
And they're going to have to go toe-to-toe with the Celtics half-court offense. We're going to see which half-court offense really has that grit.
Celtics have had the better half-court offense. No surprise to anyone. 7 on the shot clock. Dennis Johnson, 4 for 4. Finally misses in this period, but Bird is there. A big play by Larry Bird off the offensive glass. And once again, the Celtics apply the pressure.
Well, somebody's got to break this basket for basket with some good defense. That's pretty tough right now.
I think they're playing good defense. Lakers are making their shots, and of course, so are the Celtics. Magic Johnson with another one. He has hit 2 big ones from outside.
They said in the last game, prove it to me, Magic, and he's doing it here with that outside shot. They're gambling he won't hit it or even take it.
Cooper and Magic Johnson have hit effective outside shots when pressured. Under 4 minutes to play now. Inside to Bird and a foul. James Worthy is going to be coming in, and he was a very big factor in this game with 30 points.
Here's Larry Bird knowing what to do and when to do it. Cooper's trying to keep him off, but just simply eludes him. You can't block him out. You've got to swing with him and keep him in front of you. As soon as Larry Bird feels contact, he's got all the moves to shake himself loose for rebound.
30 points for James Worthy. Keep in mind that the Lakers in games decided by 3 points or less in the regular season and the playoffs have lost twice as much as they've won. So they have not been a solid team in close games. It's a 4-point ball game now.
What a ball game.
Kareem. Worthy in the picture. Nearly losing the ball to the Lakers. Kareem with a long sky hook, and he does it again.
Parrish has got to destroy the rhythm of that shot, and he can't.
And he's taken him from farther out, it seems, from the baseline. Magic and Kareem have hit the big shots. Parrish throws up an air ball. Ainge knocks it out to Dennis Johnson. 5 on the shot clock. Dennis Johnson misses a 3-pointer. And Magic gets a big rebound. He's a man on a mission. He remembers what happened last year. A lot of people thought he was the culprit. Rambis. Watch Magic playing with abandon here.
This is always what Magic has done pretty well, especially when he first came in, is get on that board. At 6'8", that's an awfully big guard, and he could have been helping all along in that rebound department. And he's been doing it here late stages of this game.
McHale commits the foul. 3:01 to go, and the Celtics still have 1 foul to give. We'll be back. That's Hollywood Park, not far from the Forum here in Inglewood, California. It is 8:15 Pacific time, and the fans here at the Forum, watching the Lakers for the last time this year as the series moves to Boston, are being treated to a thrilling game. The Lakers are leading by 6, the timeout story with 3:01 remaining. And every time the Celtics have put pressure on the Lakers, Kareem, Magic, or Cooper have answered that. So I think talking about character and pressure and how you respond to what the Celtics do, Lakers have answered that question, Tom.
I truly think they have, particularly Kareem, but he's used to taking those pressure shots. And Magic has shown me, in order to answer some of his critics, that he's willing to take the pressure shot.
Absolutely. Rambis will be on the line. Tough to live down the things that happened last year for Magic Johnson. When he lost the ball a few times, was involved in some bad passes. It stayed with him for the whole year. And he knows it. Nothing would please him more than to make amends and have the Lakers win a championship. 8-point lead for the Lakers, under 3 minutes to go.
Where do they go?
They go to Parrish, and Rambis knocks it away. Magic. Well, now we know why Rambis came in.
I was just going to say that. You took the words right out of my mouth. They moved those feet a little bit better than Kupchak in guarding Parrish.
McHale against Kareem. And a big basket for McHale, who has scored only 4 points in the second half. 22 in the game. 2:10 remaining. Seven on the shot clock. Kareem, another sky hook, and another 2 points. Under 2 minutes now remaining.
All I could say is, wow, what a shooting exhibition by Kareem under pressure.
McHale pushed, and he'll shoot 2.
Key play coming up. A lofting pass allows the quick feet of Rambis to get in there and pick it away from Parrish. But look at how quickly Magic knows the basket's wide open. Big hoop right there, keyed by Rambis.
And a big steal by Rambis, who went after the ball into the post to Parrish. Foul, by the way, is on Kareem, his 4th personal foul. 1:45 to go. Keep in mind the Celtics still have 1 foul to give.
They must stop the Lakers here, the Celtics.
The pivotal Game 5 of this series. Next 2 in Boston. Game 7 if necessary. James Worthy finds an opening. Feeds Kareem. 16 of 28 from the field, and high fives on the Laker bench. What a difference 2 nights make. Here's the hero for the Lakers. One of them, but maybe the biggest. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 36 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 block shots, hitting his last 4 shots. Every time the Celtics cut it to 4, he was there with the sky hook. And the old man at 38 has come back with another fierce performance as he did in Game 2.
He's always produced when he produces, they win because they go to him so much. But I think Pat Riley discovered some important thing in this game to how to get his backcourt aggressive on defense by putting Mike McGee in there. I think that had a lot to do with creating the pace of this game the way the Lakers wanted it.
117-107, the timeout story. Ainge all the way in. Lead is 8. Celtics still have 1 foul to give. Tom, at the beginning of the broadcast, you said the team that wins this game wins the series. Looks like the Lakers are headed here. What do you think?
I really do, and I think that the Lakers are going to take the plane tomorrow to head to Boston to say to the Celtics, we're going to take 1 out of 2 there. Awfully difficult to win 2 in a row, and that's what we've seen here.
Kurt Rambis is in. He has 7 points and 9 rebounds. Want to remind you that the Game 5 winners have been the ultimate winners. 10 of the last 15 championships. And now the Lakers will call a timeout. They have 2 left. Kareem, 36 tonight. As we look at the story here in game number 5, we want to remind you that game 6 of this NBA World Championship Series will be seen on CBS Sunday at 1 o'clock Eastern as the scene shifts back to the Boston Garden for game 6, and if necessary, Tuesday night, game 7. The Lakers will be within one victory of the championship if they can hold their 8-point lead with 1:07 to go. Kareem, 36 points. By the way, his career playoff high is 46. James Worthy had 30 points. He's still in the game, and Magic Johnson is 26. Those three have really handled the offense tonight for the Lakers.
No question about that, Dick. I think Jimmy Rogers, though, deserves a little pat on the back for handling the team as in a tough situation. I think Casey Jones made his point to help this team emotionally get back into it, and he had faith that Jimmy would be able to carry forth. Celtics have to make some adjustments, particularly in stopping that fast break.
That's been the thing, and of course the Lakers have to get the break, and the old theme still moves as we go to game 6, but we have under a minute to go now. Magic Johnson to Cooper. Bird the rebound with 49 seconds to go, an 8-point lead. Hayes looking for help. Bird fires it up, in and out, and Parrish is there. And the Celtics just driving to the hoop. And a Laker foul. Kevin McHale, 24 points in this game. Dennis Johnson, 22, and Larry Bird, who had 2 points at the half, has 20 right now.
Well, there will be people who say if he had gotten untracked early in the first half, they might have won the ball game, but that's the way it goes. I think they were looking to do other things than have Bird score in the first half, particularly to develop a total team outside shooting game, rather than just have Bird score points.
Foul was on Magic. It's a 6-point lead and another Celtic foul. And of course, what you always want to do in this situation when you're behind is stop the clock any way you can.
You're right. Pat Riley says you're right.
Once
you
in
see
a while.
him say that?
Boston Garden will be rocking Sunday, we know. And the Lakers also know, Tom, that they're going to win the title. They've got to win it in the lair of the Celtics.
Well, that's going to be a gutsy performance from the Lakers to do that. The green will be really out in force at the Boston Garden.
They got to win 2 to win the title again. Magic Johnson had 17 assists. So did Dennis Johnson. Magic playing a fine game, but I think, Tommy, the whole crux of this game, as you mentioned, KC went out and Jimmy Rogers came in, and the psychological boost helped the Celtics, who narrowed an 18-point lead down to 4 several times in the third and then in the fourth. But it was Kareem with the sky hooks and Magic with the outside shots that did not allow the Celtics to get closer.
I tell you, Kareem wanted desperately to take those shots. He not just wanted to take them, but he wanted desperately to take them. He wants to win this championship, and I think the reason is because he knows he's at the tail end of his career, and I think this would be the most fun championship he would have ever enjoyed.
That's true. 32 seconds to go. Danny Ainge, and now Johnson in 3-point range. It's a 2-pointer and misses. And Worthy has it for the Lakers, and he's fouled by Scott Wedman with 22 seconds to go. What about James Worthy's efforts tonight?
I will tell you, James Worthy did the job and then some. And he was getting out on the break, and it was very difficult. The Celtics were smothering him initially. He did not get out and make those stuff shots that the Lakers like to see him make, but boy, he was running nonetheless.
He had 8 rebounds, and I know that's significant to you.
8 rebounds for James Worthy is a very big plus, with all that speed going to boot.
Kareem leaves the game with 36 points, and the cheers of the crowd ringing in his ears. Lakers' final appearance before the home forum crowd, a victorious one. McHale loses it to Cooper. 10 seconds to go. So the Lakers answered the Celtics' true grit with a fierce, determined performance. line is 3-2 in favor of Los Angeles as we go back to Boston. And that's the chief reason why. Back to the Forum. Coming right up.
Win number 5, and now need just one more to wrap up a championship. And Dr. J. Julius Erving, how did you view this game here tonight?
Well, I think in the third quarter when Boston flexed and came with their best shot, the Lakers were able to withstand it. The outstanding play of Worthy and, of course, the captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, just enabled the Lakers to hold on when they needed to and then to expand as we got to the fourth quarter and down the stretch.
Doc, what about all the minutes that Kevin McHale and Robert Parrish and Larry Bird and Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge are being forced to play because the Celtics aren't that deep?
You know, I could sense that taking a toll. I saw a lot of shots go up in the fourth quarter in particular that were short. Three-point shots weren't hitting the rim. And this is something that you have to take into account, especially flying back to Boston. So it might be an excellent opportunity for LA to wrap it up there. But who knows?
Doc, how tough is it to win a big game in the Boston Garden with the crowd closed in around you like they'll be Sunday?
Well, you just have to neutralize the crowd, come in thinking of a just us philosophy, saying it's us against the world. You know, every sound that we hear in that place is going to be anti our team, and you got to go in with a solid game plan and just have a great effort. And the Lakers have won up there before, so the Celtics aren't invincible in the Boston Garden, but that is their home. And you're going to see a sensational game on Sunday.
Who do you think will win it now? Do the Lakers have a lock?
No, it's not a lock. By no stretch of the imagination is it a lock. I think it probably will be a 7-game series, but that's not a prediction. I just think the Celtics have the character to go home, regroup, and put together the type of game that's going to win.
All right. I want to remind everybody that twice the Boston Celtics have trailed the Los Angeles Lakers 3-2 in 62 and 69. They came back to win those series. We'll see what happens this year. For Dick Stockton, Tommy Heinsohn, Pat O'Brien, and Julius Erving, I'm Brent Musburger saying so long from the Forum in Inglewood, California. The Lakers win a big one, 120-111.